How to find your first client. Don't overthink things. Don't overcomplicate things. It doesn't matter whether you have the skill or not. Do you have the right mindset? That's the first thing. Because I just remember the story of me talking to one of my friends. He was struggling to make money. He was complaining that he can't buy things that he wants to buy. And I said to him, why don't you sell websites? And he was like, but I never made website. And I told him, it's super easy. You can go to Wix, you can go to Webflow, you can go to all of these no code website builders, and you can create a website within a day. And we were walking down the street and I said, why wouldn't you go into this restaurant right now and ask them if they need a website? And he was like, oh, but I don't know. I've never done it. I don't have time for it. He was just coming up with excuses, which is the exact reason why he didn't make money. Because it's all about the person who you are. It's all about your mindset. He didn't even have the mindset to make the money at the first place. And all I saw was opportunity. And then because I'm the person who needs to prove their point, I went out the next day. I went into 20 restaurants. I went in person. I introduced myself. I said, hi, I'm Nemanja. I'm making websites. Would you be interested to collaborate with me? And all of them turned me off. All of them were like, no, we don't need a website. And the interesting fact is that I've created maybe 5 to 10 websites at that time. I was not an expert, but I knew that if I get the money in, I will be able to figure it out. I will be able to learn how to create a website in one day. And then I went home, I created a website template and I've sent it to 100 different restaurants in my area. I said, hey, I created a quick template for you. If you're interested to have a website, I will take care of everything. Feel free to reach out and we can arrange the price. And within a few days, I got one call. They were interested. They asked me how much I charge. They asked me to show them my previous results, previous websites that I built. I showed them what I did. I said, I'm not an expert, but I will charge you 200 euros for a website. You won't have to worry about anything. I will fill in the images. I will connect the domain. It will be running. Are you interested? And they said yes. And it took me a day or two to complete the website. I didn't even do it for the money. I just did it to prove the point to my friend that it's all about your mindset. It's all about who you are. I am the person who will go and introduce himself. I am the person who is not afraid of failure. I'm a person who can build a website even though I've never done it before. I laid some of the steps on how you can find your first client, whether you're trying to do video editing. It's super easy. Video editing on a basic level can be learned in 5 hours. In 5 hours, you can learn the skill. And the next day you can already sell it. You can already make money from it. And that same friend decided to go to the college to learn from his professors, to become an engineer of some kind. And he's making less money. He's less happy. He has less freedom than if he went my path. He just listened. He created one website. He created another website. In some time, maybe he would create an agency for that. He would be making much more money. He would be much more happier. But he just didn't want to succeed. He wanted to fail. So let's break it down. How to find your first client. Everything starts with the mindset. Who you are as a person matters more than your skills. You can learn anything in 1 month and to be above 80% of people. I guarantee you that. So how do you think? Are you trying to come up with excuses or are you finding solutions? He was only focusing on negative things. I don't have the money. I don't know how to do web design. I don't know how to approach people. I've never done it. I have this to do. I have that. I don't have time. But what I did, I focused on the benefits and the positive things. I said, I will be able to learn web design if I get a client. I said, I will learn how to talk to them. I won't be embarrassed to fail. I won't be embarrassed to tell them that I'm a beginner at it. I said, it is possible. And then I just went and did it. Give me any skill, give me any niche. I can learn it in 1 year. I can become better than 90% of people who have been doing it for 20 years. That's the winner mentality, and that's the only way you can achieve your goals. Then we have the offer. You need to offer something that people find valuable, whether they need it, ideally, or whether they want it. Websites are on the edge. Many people don't need it, but for 200 euros, it will improve how people see their business. Then we have learning skills, and why I've put it after creating the offer. Because you can learn the skills along the way. You don't need to learn something up front and then try to come up with an offer, because sometimes you will waste time on things that are not important. You might invest a year to learn something and realize that nobody needs it. And then finding clients. How do you find clients? Reach out to people, call all of your phone book, tell all of your friends that you started a web design career. Give someone free value up front, show them how it can look like, and just say to them, I'm a beginner, I'm just starting out, I will do it for lower price, I will make sure that it's not complicated for you. If you're not satisfied, you don't have to pay me anything. You will find so many people wanting to work with you. And this was years ago. I didn't know about my offer. I was just trying to figure out whether I want to do design, I want to do video editing, photography, but I was trying. I never stopped trying. After you put in time trying, you will find something that will work for you. Don't be afraid to work for low prices if you can learn something. I created a website for 200 euros, but I learned how to communicate with people. I learned how to handle objections. I learned how to create a website. And then I used it in future, I improved, etc., etc. And then we have delivering. Make sure that it's easy for your clients. Make sure your clients have a nice time communicating with you. Make sure you deliver everything that you promised. Don't be afraid to put in the extra work. It's not about the money now at all. That's the wrong perception. It's all about investing in you. Working on projects that will make me a better character, that will improve my business skills, my knowledge, my leadership skills, my communication, my stress handling. Those are the things that are most important.